Oh, I'm so excited. I will be the first one to tell y'all. Oh my goodness. I am so positive about it. I'm so excited. I don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, where it's going to be necessarily. I just know we going down there. We both been going on January 15th, but now since I got to have the surgery, I have to go to the doctor on the 9th. So I'm assuming once I get there and he looks at the records and the CAT scan and all that stuff, he's going to say, okay, well, we're going to schedule it for blah, 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 which probably will be within that week. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I'm hoping and praying that is an outpatient uh, surgery, and I'm going to most definitely tell them do not sedate me with nothing to put me to sleep. I can't do it. Okay, I had bad experiences with that. Anyway, I'm excited to go, and I have not told Tony that I'm going down there to look for no place and nothing like that. I will wait until I actually know, because in my hopes and thoughts and dreams, that if I go down there and I stay 2 or 3 days and I find a place, that means that's what God wants us to be at. Because I don't have the luxury of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I would rather, say for instance, I go down there and stay the 2 or 3 days and I look at 2 or 3 places and they all are no. The next time I go, I will be prepared to stay down there for at least 2 weeks until I find something. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be going back and forth just to go back and take the money. Oh, it's approved, but you left already. Then they want you to come in and sign stuff and all that type of stuff. So I got to be prepared for that as well. But y'all, I am so excited to be on my own with just my grandkids. No man at all. I don't want to be bothered. No man at all. I do not like my husband. I don't hate that man. I wish him nothing but the best, but he is not for me. That's it. That's all. And many of you already know the story. If you don't, go look at my story times in my playlist. I got a playlist for 5 different type of playlists. Got one for story times. That's talking about my daughter and different things like that. And then I have the dramatics when I do the little skits. Then I do all Peach McIntyre. And then it's another one or two. I can't remember off the top of my head. But y'all, I don't know if I'm one of the only women or one of the few women that feel like this when they come to this marriage thing. I made a mistake. I'll be the first to say it and accept my responsibility, my part in it. I will acknowledge that I made a mistake. I moved too fast. I just got separated, and within 3 months, I thought I was healed and ready to move on. Well, I'll say about 4 months, because when I first reconnected with my now husband, we didn't just go right into no relationship. It didn't take long, but we didn't go right into it. That wasn't my plan, because I'm figuring that when I'm connected with somebody I haven't seen in 20-some years, he would probably be married, you know what I'm saying? And all that type of stuff. But, we just took it, played it by ear. But what I didn't count the cost is of me thinking that, with my mindset, that the logical thing would be people to get older, wiser, better, right? Be able to tell the truth, because you've been through that. You've been immature. You've been young and naive and not know how to play the game, or play too many games, and now you're old and you're tired. You've been hurt. You hurt people. You're done with that. No, that's not how everybody look at that. That is not how everybody look at that. You think they would. No. This old ass man, when I got back with Tony, he was 46. I was going on 50. He just made 46 in February. When I reconnected with him, he had a birthday coming 5 days later. And my birthday went to September. So I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying, since it was all good back then, we could just pick up and reconnect on some older, wiser shit, because we got stories to tell now. Back then, in our 20s, we didn't have no damn stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you was just, meeting it where it was. Kick the bobo, do what you do, go to a party, have a drink. It wasn't no, making plans for the future and this is what's going on with me. I just gave him the facts. The fact was, I wasn't finna stop talking to the man I was talking to be with him. And if you couldn't appreciate that, but that was my first red flag when I first reconnected back with him, and he brought that up. Not why we couldn't be there. That should have told me right then and there something was wrong with him, that he was slow as the fuck. But no, I just brushed that under the rug, he remembered that, and he just, always wondered, I wonder why we could. And then, but he brought it up too many times. See, not every woman is fortunate enough to meet somebody that they're equally yoked with. The problem is we be thinking that it could be, or we hoping it will be, and we ignore the red flags. And then a lot of us don't want to acknowledge that that's just his way, and ain't necessarily right or wrong or indifferent or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? He just meet somebody, be with somebody that collab with him well, that's yoked with him well, whether they exactly the same or opposites attract or whatever. It just wasn't supposed to be me. It wasn't supposed to be me. Me with no man. Now that I'm old and I can acknowledge, I had a friend told me, you don't like men. A friend of mine actually told me that. We was doing a little dating. It wasn't nothing serious, but one day we got some words, and he said, you know what, you don't even like me, and you just like I. And I got a little feeling like, what are you talking about? Just because I don't agree with you, we having some words, you know. But as time went on, and I thought about it later, haven't heard from him in a long time. I'd like to talk to him just to be able to bring it up, see how he doing. But he's right. That's what I liked at the time. That's pretty much what it was. I just enjoyed the company and the things that we did and the laughs and eating the food, the companionship of it. I did not want no man telling me shit, you know what I'm saying, or making it seem like I got to do or feeling obligated to be a certain way and be there for them and listen to their stories and, you know what I'm saying, and hear their cries and come through when they ain't got it for whatever reason. I'm at the point, I don't give a damn where they at. If I meet you and your ass is in the gutter, that's where you gonna stay. If you waiting on me to get your hand up, it ain't gonna happen. But me at 58 with 5 grandkids who need me, I don't have the time, the luxury of trying to accommodate no man, especially no old ass grown man who should already be settled and, you know what I'm saying, mature and just chill, you know what I'm saying, handling business and preparing for their retirement and just living life and having a good time and have a little drink here and there, but nothing crazy. This is not for me. Ain't nowhere I'm supposed to ever been with Tony like that. I mean, it served its purpose and it was the reason why we couldn't reconnect it. Yeah, I'm not saying that. It did. I mean, what the devil meant for bad, God turned it good. That's how I look at that shit. Because it did do some good. I'm not going to sit here in front of stunt. He did some great things. But the devil do too. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and finish out my day. I'm about to do some scrolling. I'm trying to finish these tacos. They still ain't came with the doggone salsa.